she just has so much on her plate.
Out of practice, I want to pop in and give you guys an update. You know, this is my journey of going through medical assistant school, and then after I work in the field of medical assistant for about 6 months, I am going to get my LVN and become LPN and become a licensed practitioner nurse. So this is all prayer paved. It is all God led. It's crazy because, you know, you have to watch what you attach to never, and I never saw myself being in the medical field. But the interesting thing is that the medical field has always been around me. I have had close associates become nurses. I have had family members become nurses. I have had my mom is in the medical field. She's actually retiring in 2 years. My mom does medical billing, coding, and medical records, and now she is actually doing she's kind of like the liaison for patients, like patient advocate, which is really cool. And I love hearing how a lot of her patients like bring her joy. It's really, really cool. And yeah, so I'm almost through my first month. I go to CHCP, the College of Healthcare Professionals. That's where God led me, and it's really beautiful because he gave me, even though I know I'm supposed to be there, he gave me even more confirmation. I needed to finish up some work, and so I had to go to a different classroom in order to finish my work. And in walks in my boyfriend's aunt from high school that I went to prom with, and we just hugged and everything. And what I love about that is, like, I'm still family to them, like, still family. And that's a beautiful thing, because I'll say with him, who I went to pro with, if y'all went to my high school, then y'all know who I'm talking about. I was like really there for them and their family when they went through like some very hard times, a lot of tragedies, and they just always been a really beautiful family, like really beautiful family, really cool family, you know. And yeah, so that was cool. That's cool. Like, she's there. And then also my son's aunt friend is actually like the vice president of advising there. So it's just cool. I'm finally I'm still kind of, excuse me if you hear my stomach growling. Did I eat? I ate early this morning. I am slowly getting over the fact that it's a little bit intimidating because I am the oldest in the classroom. Everybody else is like 19 to about 24. So yeah, that's that. I'm doing good with my grades, and I'm actually going to show you guys my grades. So when you see my grades, you will see there are 4 different grades. So this is one class. It's the intro class, but there's 4 different classes within the intro class. So remember I was telling you guys that week 1 I was like behind on some assignments, and it was because I had missed a class. I was missing assignments within one of the classes within the one class. So now that I have everything down packed, I was really happy that we're going into week 3. So after week 3, we have week 4. I was really, really happy that after getting in the groove of how the classes work, I was actually ahead of myself, to where I only have like one class to do, which is like 5 assignments. So I did one last night that had me up till 3:45 in the morning. It was 47 questions. And like within these questions, they will ask you about 5 questions before you even start question 1. And this should be annoying. So yeah, I finished that. So I do have 4 more. It is Friday, so I'm actually going to it's like, who phone ring? So I'm actually going to stay up. I'm gonna stay up and try to knock out all 4 assignments tonight, so that when week 3 of classes open tomorrow, I can just like get going on week 3. There's a lot of information that we're going through. We have went through OSHA. We went through HIPAA, which I'm glad that I did pass, so I'll get my certifications in those. We have already went through how to document the pulse count, blood pressure, and checking temperature like the correct way. We are going over how to be professional. So like when we are answering questions or anything, we are to like stand. When we're working on each other, taking each other vitals and stuff like that, we are to also stand. And just be very, sanitary. What else? Monday we're getting our blood pressure cuffs and stethoscopes. I already have like like some things that I want on Amazon, because I do want 2 different stethoscopes. I want my Littman, and then there's another one that is right under Littman that is dope. That one is like white and rose gold, and then the Littman is yellow, because I hear a lot of stories about nurses stealing other people stethoscopes, medical assistants stealing other medical assistants stethoscopes. So I am going to get mine engraved. It's going to be like absolutely unique, which is why I got in my Amazon cart, it is a totally different color. So yeah, I'm also going to I'm gonna need to get more scrubs. I'm gonna actually have to get like my top customized, embroidered, because I don't like the material, and I talked about this before in an earlier video. I don't like the material of the scrub types that they provide. And what else? Yeah, so I still have I have a project. We have to turn in a vision board on the last day of school, which is the 20th for us. So I'm excited about that, because when it comes to certain things, I have to see it. And I am going to be very particular. How I desire for 2024 to go. Because I just see a lot of good things when it comes to 2024. A lot of good things, a lot of good changes, and so forth. I don't know if I mentioned, but I had popped my kneecap had popped out of place last the week before this one, on Monday. I am at 98%. So tomorrow being a Saturday, I am going to probably, not probably, but I am going to like study. Just do quite a bit of work. But with that, I am going to at least walk, like get some miles in, because I've been like, I feel like my body has been craving nature. Like, I love being outside in nature, but it's hard finding, I like high school tracks, and majority of the high school tracks are closed. So yeah, I'm just kind of, I need to find a high school track that is open, because my old high school track, they now lock it. So I'll figure that out tomorrow. Another thing with school, man, I will say I was not a bit, I was sleep deprived. Like today, I like I said, I went to bed the night before at like 3:45. So you might as well say 4 o'clock by the time my body like went to sleep. Like actually was rested. I took my son to school. I came home. I ate and I went to sleep. I went right to sleep. I was just tired. So that is something else, like making sure that you're like, it's good to be ahead with your work so that you can get to sleep on time, or get the proper amount of sleep. Something that I'm definitely going to implement when it comes into like 2024 and we start the actual, like, that's so exciting, classes where we are getting in depth with stuff. I'm so excited about this. It will be a lot of meal prepping. Because the classes are going to be longer. I'll be there from 8 to like 2:30. It just sucks because that traffic around that time coming back, it's gonna suck. Like, I'm gonna have to make sure my gas is on point. Sometime in the morning, that sucks too, because like time for attendance does matter. But sometimes there's just traffic. Some things are just not in your control when it comes to certain things. And so yeah, so that's one. And I have to make sure, I have to like get my son here earlier so that I can get to school on time. So it's a job. And then around, what is it, probably the end of July into August, it's 5 weeks of clinicals. So we'll actually be placed at a clinic where we'll be working, under somebody and just putting all those skills to use. So what I'm actually trying my best to do is find a part-time job that is in the realm of the medical field. I am trying to find like clinics that are hiring for like part-time help on the weekends. There's a lot of receptionist openings for home health. So I'm just trying to find something within that so that I kind of I can get the training like ahead of time, and stuff like that. What else, guys? So yeah, school, it definitely has been taking a toll. But I'm proud of my grades. I'm really proud of my grades. But also something I'm doing this weekend is that I was talking to you guys about like where would I want to like work afterwards. And so I was saying like either pediatrics or women's health, an OBGYN clinic, or part of the hospital. But I cannot shake cardiac. I believe that's where I want to work. I really like learning about the heart. It's just very intriguing to me, learning about the heart. And that was one of the readings that I did the night before, but I actually want to go back and read the chapter and like really take my time and soak the information in, because I was reading it to answer the questions that were given, but I'm definitely gonna go back and like read. Something I've also been doing to try to make sure that when it comes to medical terminology, like that I'm locking in what the definitions are. I am watching House, like from season 1 all the way to season 7 all over again, either season 7 or 8. I'm also gonna go back and watch. They actually told us to go back and watch Grey's Anatomy all over again. I really don't care to watch Grey's Anatomy all over again. I don't, and I probably won't. I'm gonna stick with House. I'm gonna watch House. But I actually may watch oh my gosh, what is it called? The Resident. I may watch The Resident. Because I've never seen it before. Like Grey's Anatomy, I've seen before. I know all that, but just trying to watch different shows to like increase, like really lock in the medical terminology, and things of that sort. And like I said, I have to incorporate that work-life balance, because I think I mentioned before, but even doing this, I'm like uncomfortable in my body because of my weight. Like this weight has been, it's like weight from like stress, some sadness, some grief, and lack of sleep. And like I said, after this section of classes, like I'll be good to go, and then I can actually have my 2 different calendars, write out have everything straight, so that when classes start back up, everything is running smoothly for me, and that I'm on a actual schedule and just stay consistent and disciplined when it comes to that. Yeah, I think that may be about it. As far as personally, I wash my hair. I just have it like in 2 braids. I am going to put back in my favorite hairstyle of all times, which is the fake dreads, the fake locks, the crochet version of it. Yeah, because I like that style, because I'll just keep it up in a bun for the most part, and then I can actually wear it as it gets older. It still looks good because it's just messy. It's just a cute messy look. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll probably put those in after maybe the 20th. So I was gonna do it tomorrow, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wash my hair and condition and do all that good stuff tomorrow, and do my skincare and all that good stuff. For those of you that know, that I used to work at Sephora, so working at Sephora, pretty much full time, you get all the stuff that's new. We get it for free. So I still have a bulk of stuff, a ton of stuff that I have. So I will also I may do that tomorrow for you guys. Just kind of go over medical assistant must-haves to kind of for self-care, and just show you guys everything that I have. Like when it comes to skincare, that's something I do know. So if you guys have any questions, need any recommendations for any products, Even like skincare, body care, makeup, perfume. I know my stuff. I know what perfumes to mix together to create beautiful scents. Because with Sephora, like it's a lot of learning. Like, don't get in there thinking it's just cool. Like, it really is a lot of learning. It's a lot. Because a lot of things you have to customize to fit your customer, and everybody's different. So I know the best stuff to use when it comes to skincare. I also was a brand representative with Ulta, and I worked for Strivectin. I worked for another brand, but I won't mention it because I don't believe in the product. Not a fan of the product at all. So at all. And I'm gonna leave it at that because they needed to do better when it comes to people of color. It was a makeup line. But when it comes to skincare, I worked for Strivectin with Ulta. Strivectin, I have to say, that is the absolute best skincare brand I've ever used. Ever. And once I get my money right, I am going to definitely buy the full products of Strivectin. I do still have some stuff because I work for them, so of course you get stuff free. But I'm telling you, if you are looking and I'm talking about for all ages, especially like your teenagers, especially if you have like boys, to prevent like acne and things of that sort, Strivectin is gold. I kid you not. So, and I'll go over there too. I actually did it's in my YouTube shorts about Strivectin. Strivectin is great. Great. I actually enjoy working for that company. But yeah, guys, so that's it. I have a lot of editing to do because I actually have a lot recorded, y'all. I just haven't had the time with school to actually like sit and edit. I really want to get somebody to like do my editing for me. But because I care about like I don't want this channel to be cookie cutter to I keep looking over here, y'all, because I'm trying to see if my son is out of practice. But I don't want my YouTube to be cookie cutter. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be cookie cutter. Like that, and that's why you won't see me do editing. Like, as far as like chopping up stuff. Like, if there's like a moment of silence, I will edit that part out because I don't want y'all just sitting through silence because that would annoy me. But other than that, like what I record is just gonna go straight through because you live life unedited. Okay, that was a phone call coming in. But like you live life unedited, so. And just realistically, and you're gonna get authentically me, always. I can only be myself. So yeah, guys, I know, like, I'm so excited, like the fact that God led me here, that I asked God. It was a quote from Lady J when she did an interview, and she was like, she said, I lived the first half of my life my way. I want to live the second half of it God's way. And that really resonated with me. And that's what I told God. And when I turned 40, yeah, I felt the reset. Like, I really feel like God is like, you did everything before. Yeah, this is the second time recording, and I'm gonna have to keep my windows rolled up. There's fly in here. It's annoying. I don't know where it went, but whatever. But like, I felt God saying, the first half of life, I helped everybody else. I put myself on the back burner to like help other people, take care of people, help people build their businesses, like to, try to cultivate relationships, whether it was romantically or like friendship wise, even with family, like, please go, thank you. And like that, there we go. I need to charge up my phone, y'all, so I'm actually finna get off. But I just did a lot of stuff genuinely out of the kindness of my heart for like other people. And I'm grateful that God is like, you didn't do anything in vain, and you did what I wanted you to do, and I'm proud of you for that. And it's just awesome that he decided to be like, you know what, this second part of life, it's for you. It's for you. It is for you. I'm giving you beauty for ashes. He's making all things new. He is leading and guiding me into all truth. He know the plans he has for me, plans to prosper me and not harm me, to give me a future and a hope. And because I have the mind of Christ, that he is also allowing me to have a different type of wisdom, and common sense and intellect. It's different. And it's funny, I can tell he's taking me into new territory, because I keep seeing this dang on truck. It don't matter where I'm at, and I just laugh. And I'm like, I hear you, God. Because the truck on the back of it says Old Dominion. And I'm like, okay. So what I want to do and need to do is like lean into my relationship with God a bit more. And yeah, lean into my relationship with God a bit more. And I just believe that there are going to be a lot of beautiful blessings bestowed upon myself and my children, because and this is how you know the difference between whether the blessing is from God and when it's not, because scripture says the blessings of the Lord maketh rich and add no sorrow to it. So if you're receiving a blessing and it comes with some heartache and some pain, no, that ain't it. It's just the blessings of the Lord maketh rich. It's going to bring you wealth, value, all that stuff. But it will not add any sorrow to you. So keep that in mind. Because every blessing is not from God. Gotta keep that in mind. But it's been real for today with you guys. I will pop back in. I'll probably just record tomorrow as well. But I'm just kind of be dropping videos as I edit. So yeah, y'all have a good Friday. Thank you for watching. As always, I hope something like helped you revive your spirit. For those of you that are like in your late 30s, like, it is never too late for God to change your life. It's never too late to start over. It's never too late to go for your goals. Like, it's never too late, regardless of how you feel. Like, regardless of how you feel, stand on what you know. And yeah, so talk to you guys soon.